Sick, I got this one in the bag. Literally.
Good evening, sports fans, and welcome to Paw Paw High School in beautiful downtown Paw Paw. Well, maybe just a little outside of downtown, but in Paw Paw regardless. As we get set to kick off the Wine and Harvest Festival festivities with our annual home football game. Last couple of years, the Wolverine Conference has moved us on the road, but this year we are back in Paw Paw, and tonight's opponent is Berrien Springs. I'm going to have to, as always, ask anybody out there who would hearing anything that's not working to go ahead and say something. So if you see so, say so. And looks like I've got good audio going. It looks like we've got a good picture up. Looks like the scoreboard's there. You see anything that you don't care for, as always, go ahead and refer those complaints to Alan Farnquist, our athletic director. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. He'll get mad at me because you're calling him. Tonight I have Bob Zinkel helping us out on the camera, so that's going to be a big help out. Thanks for answering the call there, Bob, and you can send all your complaints about the viewing right to him. I'll take all the audio complaints. So we've got Berrien Springs radio next to us, so you might hear them occasionally tonight. I'm trying to bring up my comments so I can see everything. There we go. So we got one viewer on live so far, and expect that to trickle up as we get a little closer. We went a little early tonight, trying to work out some of the issues that we've had going on here. So Jason Cox is off tonight. Jason's up with his daughter at a soccer tournament, so he's not going to be with us. So you get me tonight, all of my glory and dead air that comes with it. So we're going to put the microphone on mute. I got a couple of other things to fix, and while we do that, we're going to put up a promo for our upcoming Grad Bash events. Gonna move this off the screen for you so that you can see the Paw Paw marching band. You're not gonna hear them, but you'll see them play the national anthem. We will report back on how it sounded. Okay, so the national anthem is played. It was a national anthem. So we are now, looks like we are live and ready to go. Band is exiting the field. Who? All right, so here we go. Band's going to take off the field. Berrien Springs has won the toss and they have deferred to the second half. So Paw Paw will get the ball to start. Looks like Paw Paw's going to receive heading into town. Amen, Pine Tar. Let's get it done. Our Tampa affiliate is on the books. We're going to need to hear from people tonight where they're watching this game from if you happen to be on an internet-enabled device. We've got some people. I've already got rumor that we have people in the Bahamas, that we've got people out west, as far away as possibly Hawaii. And then should be seeing some people coming in from Europe tonight, too. We've got some people in Germany and some people in Belgium. So global audience tonight for the Red Wolves, hopefully. Just go ahead and post in the comments, and we'll hopefully try to shout out where you're at. Berrien Springs and Paw Paw met last year. Berrien Springs dropped their opener this year to Kalamazoo United by a touchdown right at the end of the game. Paw Paw, of course, went up into Big Rapids and took one from the Cardinals up there in a pretty good game for the Red Wolves. We had a couple of mistakes, a couple of mental errors and some lapses, but hopefully this week we got some of that cleaned up in practice, and we should be seeing a pretty good effort tonight. Thank you. All right, so again, Paw Paw's headed towards Paw Paw. Berrien Springs will kick towards the Little Leagues. Oh, and that's caught by the up back. What a play. What a Colin Campbell. It was a squib kick right in front of him, and he reached out and grabbed it. So Paw Paw is going to have great field position here. They're going to start out, looks like 46-yard line. That is where Paw Paw will get the ball started. All right, so from the huddle, we're going to see some different formations tonight. It's still going to be primarily running the football, but we're of course going to start out in the wing T. Gunnar Goodell under center. Newell, PJ, and Miller behind him. That's going to go in. Newell's got it. Newell's got a big play. Bryson Newell is going to bust for about 36 yards. Bryson all the way down to the 20. Big run by Bryson Newell. Bryson Newell, faster than his uncle Adam, proving it again. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling for almost 30 yards. So again from the tee, Gunners under center. So Ben Miller's going to go up the right side this time. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 5 for the Wolves. Nice run for Miller. Gunner's going to run the play in from Coach Stry. Apparently Connor Stallions might be in the crowd tonight, running every play in. So Goodell under center. Classic look in the backfield. They're going to go Miller. Oh, we got Newell up the middle again. Didn't go anywhere. Darren Stry moved a little bit. He wasn't early, but he was definitely up and out of position, and that hole is where that tackle came from. So Darren was out doing his job on the edge, but the guy slipped through the middle and got into the backfield. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Ball's on the 15. This is certainly 2-down territory for the Wolves. So Goodell under center. There's the snap. And that's a pitch back. P.J. DeYoung. P.J. is going to go off the left side. And that's going to be good for a Red Wolves. First down. Not a touchdown. Sorry, put up the touchdown. Wrong one. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to leave it up because it's going to go with this next play, but I'll take it down for now. First home game, got a little bit. Yeah, we're a little bit ahead of ourselves. We're okay. We'll get there. This is Miller off the right side. Miller he gets smoked going into the hole. Good run for Ben. That's going to be a gain of about, we're going to say 5, and that's going to bring up second down. He took a big lick in that hole. Linebacker filled and said, hello, Mr. Miller. Oh, sorry, guys. I got to get that off the screen. My bad. Like I said, I'll get there. It's just foreshadowing is all it is. Glad to Google that if you don't know what that means. Come on, guy. Get off the screen. P.J. DeYoung. Okay, now we can use that graphic. P.J. DeYoung in for the Red Wolves touchdown. There we go. We are having all kinds of problems with the touchdown graphic tonight. So we're going to have to, and hopefully we're going to use it so much that it's just going to get old. So Gunnar Goodell in to attempt the extra point. Gunnar had his struggles last week, but I have a feeling he's been working on it this week. And that's a much better kick. So Gunnar puts one up. He missed it, but man, did he kick it. Yeah, he got that one up in the air, though, so that's a good sign. And now just got to work on direction. So, after a quick first drive, Paw Paw leads Berrien Springs at Phelan Field 6-0 with 9:07 to go here in the first. All right, so Gunnar Goodell is going to kick off for the Red Wolves. Berrien Springs is going to get their first taste of the offensive end. So Gunner's going to tee it up. Pretty much what we want to see right there out of the Red Wolves offense. That's a quick 5-play drive, 6-play drive, and cover just over 55 yards. Exactly what we're looking for, 54 yards on the drive. Goodell to kick, and it's away. It's on the ground, and that's going to be received, and they're going to try to return it. Number 20 is going to get it. We got a really, really nice tackle out there by Ben Miller. So Lincoln Cuthbert on the return. Ben Miller again with the tackle. Gunner's going to go out and retrieve his tee and head for the sideline. And Berrien Springs ball comes into the play. And they're going to start from the 31-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10. Ball's on the 31. What is going on here?
Backfield is going to be Caden Ward. No, sorry, it's not. It's Andrew Gonzalez. Running back.
Okay.
Starting quarter.
Okay, so there's
55 and 32 attack.
Austin Ackerman and Joel Garcia on the tackle. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10. It's kind of a busted play there, so nothing hurt. So Berrien Springs, you're going to see, you'll see more throwing than you see out of Paw Paw, but running is their primary attack. So he's going to throw out here. He's got a man in the flat. There's a missed tackle. Another broken tackle nearly, and luckily P.J. DeYoung was able to reach up and grab him by the ankles. So the first tackle was missed out in space. Looks like that was Varney. He was hanging his head a little bit, and that's just a learning experience. Marinich is on on the short side. Sonneberg. So out of the gun. That's going to be a handoff. And that's going to be oh, what a play by big Darren Stry. That's a loss of 4 on the play. Darren Stry comes crashing through the line. Makes sure that he's going nowhere. So that's going to bring up a second 14, we're going to call it. Nice play there by Darren. Hopping in.
So this time we're going to have one wide receiver to the right and one to the left, or one on the far side.
So Berrien Springs behind the sticks a little bit here. 2nd and 14 to go.
Offset from the line.
McFarland's in the shotgun. He's going to look to throw. Oh, and he was open. He wouldn't have gotten too far. Tate was over there. Cody Connolly was out there as well. So it would have been a nice 5, 6, 7 yard completion, maybe 8 yards with the run, but he wasn't getting the first down. But now it puts him a whole bit behind the sticks, 3rd and 14. And you got to wonder here if they're going to try to get it all in one chunk or if they're going to be willing to lead a receiver, try to get him to run after the catch like they've done in the last couple plays. They got spread, four wide. There's the snap. There's the throw. And that's just short. And it's nice coverage out there on the edge. Marinich was out there. So definitely miscommunication there between the wide receiver and the quarterback. Either the receiver didn't run the correct route or the quarterback threw it up short. So we got Kalen Tate deep to receive the punt. 22 is Micah McFarland. The quarterback is the kicker. You always got to watch that.
And if they punted it to the guy on the left, it was like rugby roll out and kick left. The other guy took it, he went rugby roll out and go right.
And there's the kicks away. It's a nice kick. That's going to get away from Tate. Tate's going to field it. He's going to pick up some positive yardage. Nice little cutback by Kalen. He's going to at the 35-yard line. So we're going to call that a 350-yard punt because we don't know the numbers, and that's about a 7-yard return. It was somewhere between 40 and 75 yards on that punt. Ish. But that's going to bring the Red Wolves out, and they're going to start 1st and 10. So this wouldn't surprise me if we come out and we see a little bit more power eye and just straight eye in this this series. You show the wing tee, and up at Big Rapids, we were pretty quick to go away from it at times to show some different look. Right behind him, PJ on the right, Miller on the left. That's going to be Bryson. Yep, that's going to be a good for 2 yards.
50 and 51 on the tackle.
Thank you for the check-in from Georgia. We got Seattle is in the house. That's good to know. Westland, Michigan's in the house. That's good to know. Florida's getting a little lippy down there about unhitching the wagon, but we'll be okay with that. It's probably good advice. Gunnar Goodell under center. Power eye. Right side. Miller's got a nice run. That's a first down. So as we called out, Red Wolves showing some wrinkles. Got the power eye in that time. So you got to remember, as we look at some of these, power eye, we're going to have an offset fullback, and then your I formation at the end. And that's exactly what we're going to see again. So PJ and Bryson up front. Miller's in the I. They're going to hand this one off on a counter to PJ. PJ breaks the tackle. PJ is going to get 4. Nice run by PJ DeYoung. He breaks the first tackle and is going to bust through into the second level. So good run after the first contact for P.J. DeYoung. Gunner's going to go in. He's a little late on this bring in, but we don't take a lot of time at the line, so that's not a bad thing. Going back to the tee. Going to go with we're in a tight tee this time, close to the line. Gunner Goodell. This is going to go to Ben Miller. Miller's got a hole. Miller's going to be short. He slipped and he's going to be about 2 yards short. So we're going to bring up a 3rd and 2. Or third and 2. Yeah, I was right. Yeah. South Carolina's in the house. They're all over the place tonight. 60 viewers. All 60 of you get right on your phones right now and text 60 people to get on the broadcast. Wing T coming up. Goodell. He's going to pitch this one to PJ. PJ's going to look. PJ's feeling. PJ's got a first down. So P.J. DeYoung with a nice little run, picking and choosing and sliding off blocks and getting sure that he got those couple yards. And, you know, tonight's gone as script. Ben Miller's been showing flashes of speed. P.J.'s been showing the heady running on the inside, and Bryson, the bull, Newell, chunking a big one up the middle. Couldn't really ask for much better execution this. The line has been doing an excellent job up front. That's a handoff this side. That's PJ. PJ is going to go ahead for about 5. So maybe 6. So PJ, you're going to call that 5. 1st and 5, or 2nd and 5 for PJ, or for the Red Wolves. Nice run for PJ. Gunner's going to bring the play in from Coach Stry. Gunner under center. That's going to go to Miller. Miller's got, yeah, I think he's got it. It's going to be really close. And they're going to say that's third. Yeah, that is first down. Move the chains. Move that. Give them. So Red Wolves with a first down. Ball is going to be on the 32.5. 28 and a half.
When you get 3 running backs, you don't know which one of them is going to get the ball. It's hard to get that out as they hold on to it. Quite
Goodell under center from the tee.
They don't have the ball because you don't know.
All right, you got
That's Bryson up the middle.
54 on the tackle.
That's going to be a nice run for Bryson. That's about 6. So again, when we're talking about the wing tee, what we've got here is we've got the quarterback, and then you're going to have 3 running backs right behind him. Typically, you're going to get action off that where the guy on the right side is going to go left, the guy on the left side is going to go right, and the fullback's going to go right up the middle.
So again, straight wing T formation. Goodell under.
So back in the tee, Goodell
It is 2nd down and 2 to go.
is going to throw that one, and he's got a man wide open, and and that was good, that was bad, that was good, that was bad, all in one play. He had Miller open down the side, and he didn't necessarily underthrow it, but Miller had to kind of pause a little bit. And then he bobbled the ball. Looked like Berrien Springs was going to come up with an interception right there, which they took the ball from United 6 times last week. So it almost got one on their first one there. But, at the end of the day, no harm, no foul. That just brings up 3rd. We're going to go into the power I. This is pound it down, get your 2 yards. That's Miller. Miller had a big hole. He cut back against it, but he made sure he got the down. So that's a first down for the Red Wolves. Yeah, so Benny had a big hole on the right side, but he chose to get the first down and make sure. So Goodell going to bring him back in. Julian Hernandez, Darren Stry, Cody Conley make up that right side. They're going to go left. And that's going to be P.J. DeYoung.
Right now, we'll see, they give him a yard on that one, ball carrier was
51, 55.
So on the other side of the side, we got Tyler Cruisinga, Austin Ackerman's on that side of the line. Berrien Springs is the tight end on that side. Colin Campbell's the center on there.
so power eye formation.
There's a pitch out to Miller. He loses his footing, and so Ben lost his footing right away, and that did not help. He was trying to cut because he saw the train wreck coming at him, and not much he could do about it there. So that's going to put Red Wings. Look at me. It's going to put the Red Wolves behind the sticks. Eli Sonnenberg is going to come into the game. Miller's coming in, so that means don't want to give away any secrets, but when Eli and Kalen come in, that's probably going to be a pass. But that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. So as we march to the other end of the field, let's meet our Red Wolves.
Ben Miller, Jr., running back. Shout out, Mom. My name is Silas Penning, Jr., cornerback. Shout out to Jimmy Johns.
My name is Gunnar Goodell, quarterback, junior, and shouting out any Chinese buffet.
Bryson Newell, linebacker slash running back, class of 2025. Shout out my Uncle Adam, who's slower than me.
Cody Conley, class 25, water boy. Shout out my dad.
Alex McNeil, 2026, tight end. Shout out to my mom.
Elijah Garcia, class of 25, tight end. I'd like to shout out my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Berrien Springs, class of 2025, position kicker. Shout out Mama Springs.
Landon Buell, class of 2025, position team bowling manager, and shout out my uncle.
Oh hey, Darren Stry, senior, offensive tackle, defensive end, long snapper. Shout out Grandma Judy and little Dennis at home.
Dalton Ike, junior, offensive tackle, defensive tackle. Shout out UPS for the glorious health benefits.
Colin Campbell, offensive defensive line, senior, kickoff, PAT. Shout out my grandma and grandpa, and shout out Cody.
That brings us back into the second quarter. Gunnar with the spread. Newell's in motion. They're going to fake the handoff. He's going to let that one go. He's got a man wide open, and it's a Red Wolves touchdown! Kalen Tate with the Red Wolves touchdown! Gunnar Goodell put one up in the sky, laid it perfectly in for Kalen Tate, who got behind everyone. Not sure there's a breakdown there in Berrien. You know that they got to get at least 14 yards, and that just, the safeties were not there, let's just say that. So Kalen Tate did not mind at all. He was able to pull in that deep fly ball to center field, and Paw Paw goes up 12-0 pending the extra point. So nice, beautiful spiral from Gunnar Goodell. That ball, P.J. DeYoung, stutter steps. He's not going to get there. So that's two conversions the Red Wolves do not convert on. 12-0. Just a lot like what happened last week up in Big Rapids. This is the same thing. So we're going to get the rest of those intros in here while we reset for the kick.
Austin Ackerman, Jr., offensive line and outside linebacker. Shout out to Dalton's 2 left feet.
Cody Simpson, senior, offensive tackle, defensive tackle. Shout out Colin, he got fluffy hair.
Eli Sonnenberg, Jr., wide receiver, DB. Shout out Berrien Springs, partner in crime.
Kale Tate, sophomore, wide receiver, safety. Shout out Emma Penning.
I'm Karen Armijo. I'm a junior running back, and I'm shouting out Mr. Geffrey.
My name's JJ Varney, 2026, wide receiver, running back, and safety. Shout out my Chicos at Home Depot.
Yep. I'm PJ DeYoung. I'm a running back, senior, and built by McDonald's.
All right, Gunnar Goodell's going to tee it up here, quite literally. 11:54 to go in the second quarter. Wolves on top, 12-0 over Berrien Springs. Kicking off Wine and Harvest Festival weekend here in Paw Paw. So come on out. If you're all over the country, you can probably still get on a plane. It might cost you a couple bucks. But you know what? We got elephant ears and hot dogs. Come on down. So Gunnar makes sure I think Gunnar just exercised the football. Make sure that's not going to go. This is going to be probably a pooch. He's going to boot that one deep. And that's going to be taken at the 5-yard line by Berrien Springs. Number 6, that is Silas Penning. Silas Penning with a nice tackle, running him down from behind. So Berrien Springs is going to take over on the 16-yard line. Nice play by Silas Penning.
10-yard return.
So 11:48 to go, 1st and 10, ball's on the 16. We're in the second quarter. Paw Paw 12, Berrien Springs 0, and I just read you the scoreboard. There's a nice defense. Stry's going to end up with the tackle, but I'll tell you, the entire right side of the line caused that tackle by firing through and making them redirect. And when you redirect and you run into number 68, you knew that you got hit. Second 11 for Berrien Springs. So that's 2 tackles for loss tonight for Darren. That's going to get a call from the Kentucky coaching staff. I'm sure they are watching my broadcast. They better be. Otherwise, I'm going to start throwing roll tides out there. In the shotgun. McFarland to throw. There's a quick throw. Miss breaks the tackle out there, and that's going to be good for a first down. Barron did a nice job containing him, but then wasn't able to hold on to the tackle. So, that's what they pay receivers to do, is break tackles, and he certainly got through Barron on that one. Like I said, Barron broke down, had a nice position, made a nice attempt at the tackle, just couldn't hold on to his feet. He did slow him down and keep him from breaking away. McFarland this is going to be a run. Yeah, so that's going to be a small loss by where they're spotting that ball. All right, so Berrien Springs, 2nd and 11, ball's on the 27.
One wide receiver on the far side, 2 right receivers on the near side. We've got both Walter Williams and don't forget double. There's only one guy. Back to pass, going to that near side.
So again, over to the right side. This time Barron is not going to make that same mistake. Barron's going to physical, and Barron's going to get in and make a really nice tackle. So 3rd down, 5 to go, ball's on 33. Clock is rolling, just over 9.5 minutes to go here in the second. McFarland's got trips to the left in the gun. That's over his head. That's a big loss coming. That's a big loss coming for Berrien Springs. McFarland McFarland did the right thing there because you don't know how many people you got chasing you. He jumps on the loose ball. You start to try to pick that up and do something with it. You're turning one mistake into two, which we all know violates my number one rule of don't turn one mistake into two. So that's going to be a big loss for Berrien Springs. That's going to bring up fourth and we'll call it Allegan to get a first down. So Berrien Springs is going to punt. I'm not even sure that he can punt the ball to the first down markers at this point.
It would take a 37-yard punt.
So 37 yards to get to just to where it back to the line. He will not even close. That may have been blocked. So it was not a good punt whether it was blocked or not. So Red Wolves are in business, starting 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line, going in. Flock of geese going overhead, sunshine on the trees, Red Wolves at the 20. This is a nice night for football, Ross. So Goodell's going to come in. We're going to bring Soderberg and Tate. The pass package is back in the game. We're going to go quick strike here and try to score again real quick, but the hands team is on the field for the Red Wolves. You got P.J. DeYoung. PJ's single back. You got Take and Sonnerberg off to your left. You got Newell on the right. This is going to be a handoff to PJ, and that's just misdirection. They're going to go in, try to give PJ. He's got 2.
Tackled by 55 and 22. Gain of 2.
So 2 on the play. 2nd and 8. Ball's on the 18.
That's like easy 2 now. Foul marker just said why do they got 4 guys?
Man. So going back into the power I this time. Got Newell and PJ in front of Ben Miller. They're going to go right side with Miller. He's going to run hard. Benny's running hard. He's going to get down to about the 15. So that's going to bring up 3rd down. We're going to say 3rd and 5. And 4-down territory here for the Wolves. I think you can do that formation we did on 1st down, try to fool them because you already got the ball at the 20. You know that's 4 downs and we're going after it. Got a score from Three Rivers, well, actually from Adrian. Three Rivers 7, Adrian 7 at the Maples hometown. Goodell under center. That's a pitch. That's Miller. Miller gets hit hard. He's not going to get the first down, but he's going to take it down to about a yard short. So last year, and they're moving that back a little bit. So it's 4th and 3. That's not where they initially spotted the ball, but 4th and 3. We're going to go into power I again. This was PJ to the left. We're going to go Ben. Yeah, look at this. He's open again. Open again. Touchdown! What a catch in the corner. Baron Marinich with an unbelievable catch down in the corner. Watch that again. You all at home who have the opportunity to do replays. That was a fantastic catch by Baron Marinich. Great fake by Gunnar Goodell. Half the people in the booth thought the ball was going right to Miller. Gunnar with another nice spiral, put it up in the air, let his receiver make a play on it, and Baron Marinich did just that with a nice reception in the corner. Tate to spot the extra point. Gunnar Goodell puts it down. It's blocked. So moving in increments of 6. Paw Paw moves up. 18-0 is your score with 6:28 to go here at Phelan Field. make sure you support your local grad bash events this weekend. I'll be putting them back up on the screen periodically throughout the broadcast so that everybody can see what we've got going on. So Goodell's going to kick off. Gunner's got one up. This is a shorter kick. He's going to take it at the 10, maybe the 11. Nice tackle down there by Ben Miller. Ben's made a couple nice plays on special teams tonight. So that's going to bring Berrien back out onto the offensive end, down 3 scores. Out of town, Plainwell 7, Coldwater 7. That's in the first quarter. Let's see what else we got here out of town.
Dude, that's a 2-yard bad spot. There you go. There you go.
Otsego and Hackett tonight, still scoreless in the first. Sturgis at Kalamazoo Central's down 20-0. Edwardsburg, St. Joe in a big game tonight. Edwardsburg 7, St. Joe 6 in the second quarter. So McFarland in the shotgun. This is going to be handed off inside, and there's another nice play inside. Cody Connolly with a nice play in there. So Cody jumps in. Cody, one of my shooters for the trap team this year. We had a great season. We ended up going to state and having several of our kids qualify for nationals. So we had Zach Mahan and well, what we got going here? Okay, so we had them able to shoot at the nationals. So it was a good time. I'm looking. I do not see a Decatur score yet. And that's good arm, but that was low and outside. See if I can find a. Vicksburg is up 27-0 on Gull Lake in the first. Centerville leads Schoolcraft in the first. That's notable. So that's going to end. We'll get some more scores as they come in. Decatur's got no one reporting their score tonight, so I'm not sure where they're at. McFarland from the shotgun. High snap, but he's able to hold that one. So we got a reverse. Nice play out there. Eli Sonnenberg with the play. Darren Stry got in the backfield there, caused an extra 3 steps from that running back. Eli Sonnenberg beat 3 people. He had 3 people out there to take him out, and he got by all 3 of them and was able to make a nice play. So that's going to be 4th and 9. McFarland back to punt. So he's standing on the 10-yard line. Kalen Tate standing on the 45. That last punt was not a great one. This is a other kicker. That was almost blocked. I don't know how he got that away, and that was a great roll, and then he's going to just pick it up. So punt is down at the 44. So actually, you know what? That worked out almost exactly how everything had set up on the field. Tate was standing at the 45. Ball ended up being down at the 44. So Coldwater has scored on Plainwell. 14-7 is that score. So Gunnar Goodell is going to bring it in. I expect we'll come back out into the wing tee this time. So, and they do. Back in the tee. And this is, that's Newell. No, that was Bryson, I think, wasn't it? Yeah, Bryson with a quick hit, and that one didn't go anywhere. Going back to the well a couple too many times on that one. 4:18 to go here in the half. In the tee, Gunnar Goodell's under center. Gunner's going to hand that one off. P.J. DeYoung. P.J. DeYoung, bowling ball. P.J. DeYoung is going to go out for about 6. So 3rd and 3 for the Wolves. Ball is on the 49 of the other side. So we're in Berrien Springs territory. Again, I'm going to wager in an 18-0 game with 3 minutes to go in the half. This is probably 4-down territory. We're on the other side of midfield, albeit right at midfield. Power I. This is going to be Miller. Ben Miller's got an opening. Benny's got some speed down the right side. He's going to get pushed out of bounds. Ben Miller, first down. Paw Paw. Ben Miller with a nice burst of speed once he got past the initial push. Able to get the corner, and when Ben gets the corner, he's our home run hitter. He swings for the fences, so that's a nice run by Ben. Good call there on 3rd and long to run it to the right side of the line. There's a hand counter back inside to Newell. He's going to get a yard.
22 to help 54.
Dennis said PJ was over 200 yards last week. Really?
So just got word last week from our stats people down in the truck that P.J. DeYoung was over 200 yards last week up at Big Rapids. See, Ben Miller is racking up some yards tonight. Bryson's got some yards tonight. A little more balanced attack this evening. This is going to be Miller. Miller's got a nice run off that side. He's going to get 3. That's going to bring up 3rd and a little bit longer than we'd like. So 3rd and call it 8. 7.5, 8, somewhere in there. We would prefer that number on 3rd down be 4 or less, but we've had great success at 3rd and long tonight. Most of our best big plays have come with long sticks tonight. 158, good job by the Wolves to eat this clock. This is 2-down territory. This is going to go back off. P.J. DeYoung is going to pick up about 2. That's going to bring up 4th and 5. So it wouldn't shock me if we see some timeouts get spent here. If you're Berrien Springs, I don't know why you're not calling your timeouts here. I have no idea why you wouldn't call a timeout here. Preserve as much time as you possibly can so that they're leaving them on the scoreboard at this point. They stop them here, and you're talking a difference of 1 minute and 48 seconds down to it's going to be under a minute. I think that's just poor usage of their timeout. So what'll probably happen here is we'll score a touchdown on them, show them. Tate, that's fumbled. That's going to be Berrien Springs ball. But again, here's what we're talking about. You call your timeout there, it's 1 minute 37 to 1 minute 40 seconds. Now it's a minute. You can't take those with you. Can you call timeouts in the locker room? Do they change high school rules? I don't think so. I wish Jason was here. Jason knows a lot more about if you're able to call timeouts in the locker room than I do. So now Berrien Springs is going to come out, and they're going to try to run their 2-minute offense with 1 minute left. So McFarland from the shotgun. Lots of cushion on the edges. He's going to run. I don't think Berrien has any desire. I don't think they have any desire to push the issue here. I think they're content to go into the halftime. Oh, and just as I say that, now they use a timeout. It's absolutely. It just defies logic. You're preserving time with under a minute to go when you could have preserved time with a minute and a half. So I guess I will get off that, and we will go back to the Grad Bash commercial for a moment. Okay, so that's the only commercial we have for tonight, by the way. So, you're going to be supporting Grad Bash whether or not you like it. So McFarland, 52 seconds to go. Ball's on the 28-yard line, 2nd and 2. McFarland to throw. He's going to let one. That's a deep one. He's got a man. And he is, he's going to go in for a touchdown. So excellent clock usage by Berrien Springs. So, again, there's 52 seconds to go in the half. Somebody needs to be deeper, because that's just something we can't give up with that. That's a total crusher. The Red Wolves were absolutely dominant in this first half, and now they're going to go into the locker room looking like this is a tight game. And it just hasn't been up to this point. So they're going to go for 2. Well, no, it looks like they're gonna kick it. Yeah, they're gonna kick it. So 51's their kicker. That's kick is up and it's good. Yep. So, and that just is an absolute crusher for the half that Paw Paw's had. We have been absolutely dominant in this game, and then all of a sudden, one long play, and Berrien Springs is right back in it. So now, how do we respond? This is a good time for Paw Paw. Get the ball, run the ball a couple times, go into the locker room. Let's regroup. Doubt we're going to see a kickoff that goes deep to the speedsters. So we still have not seen Berrien Springs running quarterback. They have a two-headed monster back there at quarterback. Braylon Hurst is their other quarterback. Haven't seen him yet. All right, so Berrien Springs, I'll be shocked if they kick this anywhere but on the ground. Yeah, and you never know. This might be an opportunity for them to try an onside kick. They got the momentum going. You're not giving the Red Wolves with the tee a lot of field. 50 yards, but you only have 41 seconds to do it. So if you're going to try something crazy like that, this is not a bad time to do it. He's going to put it on the ground, but it's not an onside, and that's going to be fielded. So Baron Marinich covers that kick. He's at the 39-yard line. That's where Red Wolves take over 1st and 10. I can't imagine putting the ball in the air at this point. So this is most likely this is going to be wing tee, and this is going to be a handoff to PJ. And we're going to go into the line and probably run most of the clock out for this first half, unless PJ can break one or Bryson or Ben get the ball if they can break one. Very unlikely that you'll see the ball in the air right now. Gunnar Goodell under center. That's going to go inside to Bryson. Bryson's going to get eaten up, and that'll take us into halftime. We're going to have maybe 5-6 seconds. 37. No, we can run that one right out. So looks like Coach Stry's sending in a play. But they do not need to snap one here. Red Wolves are going to try. So 17-16. They're going to pitch this one out. PJ DeYoungs breaks a tackle. PJ's getting down here. PJ, he's going to go out of bounds with 4 seconds left. So nice run by PJ DeYoung. First down, Red Wolves. 4 seconds to go. There's not a lot left to do here. I mean, Coach Stry is going under the, you might as well run a play because you just never know. We've got home run hitters. We've got 3 of them back there that can break a long one. And PJ showed right there that he's got that ability. So Gunner's going to come in. Now, it wouldn't shock me to see him put one up here. So you got Sonnenberg and Tate down here, and you got Miller up top. They're on the shotgun. Gunner's going to let one go. Yeah, he's going to overthrow everybody. That's going to end the first half in Paw Paw. So we're going to see what the referee said. The clock ran for a couple clicks after that.
He's going to say one more thing. There's no time. That's it. All right, there you go.
They're going to call that halftime. So we're going to go into the halftime extravaganza mode. Again, you know, we've been down this story before. You're going to see the band. You're not going to hear the band, but nothing we can do about that. So I will work on something for the band this year at some point. I just don't know what it's going to look like yet. Nope, we don't want that one. We want the extravaganza. There we go. All right, back at it here in Paw Paw. So coming off the first half, a little recap. None of these stats are official because I don't have anybody even keeping stats. So P.J. DeYoung's got like 650 yards. Ben Miller's got 700. And Bryson Newell's got 41. But none of that's right. The reality is good running tonight by all three. The offensive line has done a great job. We are moving the ball. Berrien busts off a long touchdown with 50 seconds to go in the first half. Otherwise, this game is not even a debate. So now Paw Paw, Berrien's going to get the ball to start the second half. So we've got to make sure we buckle down on defense. And rumor has it, their playmaker, who's a freshman, he has not even really touched the ball yet. His name's Braylon Hurst, number 9. Or number 10, excuse me, number 10, and he is, their radio broadcast has been, really hyping him up. He hasn't touched the ball yet, so Paw Paw is in a spot where we just need to take care of business, do what we do, march the ball. This is a great time for Paw Paw to have a good defensive stand and then make one of their patented 9-minute 13, 14 play drive, suck the life completely out of this, and end it for Berrien Springs on the evening. But a lot of football to be played. We are just about to go. We got our cameraman's reading his halftime stuff. All right, so that's going to be returned. And, there's a ball's on the ground. Paw Paw! Paw Paw is all over that fumble, and just what the doctor ordered. 55. Austin Ackerman comes up with the recovery. You could not have asked for a better or bigger moment for that to happen with the Red Wolves. Berrien Springs went into the locker room with a lot of momentum, and you know that they had a game plan for this drive coming out, and Paw Paw takes that away with a nice strip of the football. Didn't see who got that. Somebody's going to have to let me know on that. But now Wolves from the tee, and this is one where a big hit home run ball right off the bat sure wouldn't hurt. There's Ben Miller. He's got a hole. He's got some room. Oh, nice tackle from behind Ben. He had a shot at getting to that corner, but it's still going to be a gain of 7 for Ben. So that's going to be second, and, they're looking now. I tell you, the chain gangs are take 2 yards away from everything that they spot. So 5 yards. I'm going to call it second and a long 4. So we'll give them 6 in the stat sheet that we're not keeping.
One wide receiver out to the left this time. Under center is Goodall.
Marinich off left. And this is going to be pitched to P.J. DeYoung. P.J. bounces off the first. So he's going to pick up 2, maybe 3, but that's a positive move of the sticks. So that's going to bring up third and about 4. Might be a long 3, 4, somewhere in there. We got a Berrien Springs player down on the field. Slow to get up. So Berrien Springs is going to come out onto the field. Coaching staff, and they're going to attend to their player down there. Red Wolves will come over to the sideline. He started to get up, but he's still down at this point. So that's an interior lineman for sure. Don't have a number yet. 51. We have a number. 51. Efren Pedroza is the player down for Berrien Springs. It looks like they're talking to him. He's trying to work out whatever the issue was. Looks like I think I've seen this injury before somewhere. Walking a little gingerly coming out of there. So
reset the play clock.
So they're going to help him off the field. Hopefully nothing serious.
One hand is 25, 2 hands is 40.
So the Red Wolves going to come out with a new play clock. They're going to come from the sideline. Looks like a power I this time. Miller deep. Goodell under center. Newell and PJ up front. And that's going to be Miller off the... Oh, Miller, nice cutback. And that's going to be good for our Red Wolves. First down. So number 5 and number 25 in on the tackle. No idea who they are. Congratulations to their parents. Starting to get a little dark. Can't see my roster sheet as well. So Gunner's going to run in the play. Going to the power I again. So Goodell. Going to pitch this one to Ben. Ben's going to read it. Ben's got a good hole. Ben's got the corner. Ben has got a first down.
Good for another Red Bulls first down.
Somebody get a hold of it.
Darren got a nice kickoff block there. That sounds like Dale Platt.
All right, so Gunner brings her back in. Got a little... So, power I again. Bryson, PJ in front of Ben. Goodell under center. That's going to be Bryson. Man, Bryson's going to, there's going to be a hold. Maybe a face mask. That came from pretty deep, but I didn't see any red shirts back there.
That's our first penalty.
First penalty of the game.
We're waiting to see, but it's either going to be holding or illegal. Hands to the face. It came from an interesting spot on the field. That's not an automatic holding call from where that flag came from. So I think this might be, personal foul face mask. That's what I was thinking. It did not come. That did not come from a holding area. I didn't see the face mask, but certainly did not come. Didn't look like it came from a holding area. So that's going to be. That's going to be half the distance, and that's going to be first and goal for Paw Paw. Ball is on the 7-yard line. Okay, so it's the first penalty of the night, and that's going to give Paw Paw first and goal.
It's first and goal. The other two guys need to put their things down.
Okay, so first and goal for Paw Paw. 21 seconds on the play clock. Goodell gets it off. Ben Miller is going to pick his way. He's going to be short. It's going to be about the 3-yard line. So Ben with a nice tackle. I don't know why they have their sticks up. Take the sticks down, guys. There we go. Now the sticks are down. We're unfocused. There. Okay. So from the power I, PJ. Nope, Ben Miller off the right side. Ben's going to, nice second. Ben is in for a Paw Paw touchdown. Ben Miller goes off the right side in for the Paw Paw touchdown. And just like that, Paw Paw goes up 24-7, and that's an absolute crusher for Berrien Springs, who I'm sure had a game plan coming out down 18-7 to try to get back into this ball game. A strip on the kickoff. Austin Ackerman comes up with a recovery, and Paw Paw is in business. A couple Miller runs later, into the end zone, touchdown Paw Paw. Looks like they're going to go for 2, it looks like. Usually don't huddle this long if you're going to kick it. Power I. Goodell under center. And this is going to be a fake. He's got Marinich over there. Oh, what a play by Marinich! Another catch by Berrien Marinich, and that's going to be a 2-point conversion for the Red Wolves. Oh, hey, if you didn't see that at home, because we have a column in the way in that very extreme corner of the end zone, Berrien Marinich just made a heck of a play that's going to look a lot like a paneling and wood to you at home, but he made a great play down in the corner of the end zone, went up, caught the ball at the highest point, didn't get one, got both feet down in bounds, and made a nice play for that 2-point conversion. So 26-7 is your score, 9:02 to go here in the third quarter. Sorry about that, but we do have some limitations on where we can show. So Paw Paw back into the end zone. Gunnar Goodell, nice throw. That's 3 really, really good throws from Gunnar tonight. So Gunnar is going to kick. Goodell with the kick. And that's going to be fielded. So that's the first time we've seen Braylon Hurst touch the football tonight. That's going to be a small return. So Berrien Springs is going to get an opportunity to start the second half. So this is probably we'll see the game plan that they came up with at halftime. (26-7) is the score. I've got something on the scoreboard. Over the middle, and that's caught. So that's going to be a first down for Berrien Springs. Okay, that should be a little bit better to see the scoreboard now. I didn't see that we had an overlay on that. So 26-7 is the score now. That was a long play across the middle. I'll tell you, that's a good thing that was not overthrown, because our safety was ready to take that one back the other way. Ball right at midfield. McFarland, he's going to throw. He's going to come. He's got Walters again. So that is Berrien moving. So this is that game plan I'm telling you that they worked out at halftime. They've seen something that they want to try to exploit, and that's twice in a row.
Their safeties are too deep. He just turns at the.
He just goes 5 yards and turns in.
Look where the safeties are. Yeah, there you go. Now let's go forward.
So McFarland back in the shotgun. He's going to throw again. 3 straight throws. He's going to get out. He's got nobody spying him. He's going to get just shy of a first down. The Sticks chain gang gave up on life right there, dropped their sticks and got out of the way. So 2nd and 1 for the Shamrocks. Ball's on the 25-ish, 26-yard line. So they didn't snap the ball, so this is most likely substitution or a formation. But they haven't. False. Yeah. Legal procedure.
Somebody wasn't on the line and has the ability to move.
Typically don't see that call until.
2nd down and 6 to go for the Shamrocks now. Ball back.
So 2nd and 6. That was an interesting call. Let's say that.
Gonzalez again off the left hip.
McFarland from the shotgun.
Yeah,
He's going to run quarterback draw, and he's got a good run. That's a nice play. Nice tackle out there, but still it's going to result in the Berrien Springs first down, and Berrien Springs is moving the football.
That's another first down for the sheriff.
Quarterback's by somebody's stick on 4.
The 2 wide receivers to the near side.
All right, McFarland's in the shotgun. 7:33 to go here in the third quarter. Paw Paw 26, Berrien Springs 7. Berrien Springs marching. They're going to hand that off. And
55,
Ackerman.
23, 33, 55, 23.
Cody Conley and Austin Ackerman. So there's a nice play by the Red Wolves, kind of ebbs that momentum just a little bit.
Middle between the 2 hash marks there.
Watch 4, look at this. He's just going to go up 10,000.
Okay, so this is that square in that they've been running. There it is again. Oh, that's knocked down. Conley with the deflection knocks the ball down, and it's a good thing because that route was open again. But Cody Conley was able to get the pressure, and that's going to bring up 3rd and long. And we're going to call this the Kia Soul key play of the game as we look now on the bells tolling. This is a big play in this game because Paw Paw can get a stop or even a sack here and put Berrien Springs in an impossible position for 4th down. Berrien Springs really needs it to get there. He's short, and that's a nice play out there by Sonnenberg. Eli was all over him, so he caught it. Eli's all over him, so it gives Berrien some hope. That brings up 4th and 5, and they've been moving the ball on this drive, but you know what? Paw Paw did not give up the big play. They didn't give up the first down or the touchdown. So now, 4th and 5, and this is one where we can kind of almost call it with Paw Paw's offense. If they take the ball back down here around the 20-yard line and march the length of the field, this game's over. So this is a very important play for Berrien Springs. High snap. He's going to throw it. Oh, and there's nothing there. He threw into triple coverage. I do not see a flag. And that was really good coverage down there by the Red Wolves. They're going to take over. And that may be it's funny to say it, high school football, 6 minutes to go in the third quarter is an eternity. But that play right there, Paw Paw rips off a nice long drive here. They could literally eat the third quarter with this drive. Mark it right now, 6:02 to go here in the third. Paw Paw's going to take over the ball on the 20-yard line. And they are just going to start the march. So Berrien Springs wants any chance at all in this ball game, they're going to have to come up with something for the Paw Paw wing T running attack, and there are very few people who do that. There's a handoff off. Oh, and there he goes, P.J. DeYoung. P.J. DeYoung out across the 40, inside the 35-yard line. First down, Paw Paw. Right on cue when you talk about very few people able to contain this running attack for long. P.J. DeYoung, who's been, for the most part, quiet from P.J.'s standpoint tonight, rips off a big one. 55-yard run for P.J. DeYoung. And he's going to come out and take a little rest. So Goodell, power eye, Miller's in there. He's got the ball, and Ben Miller stays up. That's a good 8-yard run by Ben Miller. So just when I call for a long drive, Paw Paw starts ripping off chunks. Second and 3. And this is, so we talk about the value of the long drive. There's also a value to the shape that our line is in and wearing on the defensive line of Berrien Springs. We've got some big bodies leaning on some smaller bodies. Goodell's going to throw. He's got a man wide open. That's another touchdown for Gunnar Goodell. Bryson Newell. So Gunnar Goodell, yeah, Gunnar Goodell is Air Goodell tonight, putting the ball up in the air, and I'll tell you, this has been, you couldn't have come up with a better call right there, right? But in a throwback to Wine and Harvest Festival 1997, Paw Paw throwing the ball all over the field tonight. And Gunnar, you know, I can't say enough at how accurate he's been all night. He's put every single pass he's thrown right on target. You know, you got to remember the one, the incompletion he had was a drop. So he's going to hand off here. He's going to throw it again. He's got him wide open again, and another nice play. And they use the corner of the end zone that we can't get with our camera on 3 consecutive plays. I would love to say we can fix that, but the reality of it is we can't fix. There's one spot on this entire football field that we can't get, and it's the left corner of the end zone. So, and I got to be honest, in the last 3 years, it has not been an issue that we couldn't see those passes into the corner of the end zone. But this year, it's becoming more of a thing that we're going to have to try to solve. Maybe we'll get a mirror that we can show for just that corner. So that was Baron Marinich on that touchdown. Didn't see the pink gloves, so I thought it was Bryson, but it turns out that was Baron again. Baron's had a monster game catching the football. 34-7 your score. We made up for our failed extra points and tries by scoring a lot of touchdowns. Goodell to kick. Another nice deep kick. This is their guy.
He breaks the tackle.
Yep. So he'll make it up to the 29-yard line. So we've got somebody down over there for Berrien Springs. We're going to take a real quick break. All right, so Berrien Springs coming back. They're going to start at their own 35-yard line. 34-7 is your score, 4:53 to go. Berrien Springs had some success in the last drive throwing the football. We'll see how they do this time. McFadden is in trouble. He's going to have to run. He's going to got somebody out. That's going to be close to a first down. It's right at the sticks. We'll have to see where they mark them there. Looks like second, just short. It's going to be second. It was considerably short by that spot. So 2nd and 2. So McFadden's in the shotgun. They're going to swing one out here. Miller had a shot at him and missed it. So it looks like he's going to get a first down out of that. Miller had a shot at him in the backfield. Benny read it really well, but he just wasn't able to make the tackle, so that's going to be a first down for Berrien Springs. Felt like they had to earn that one a little bit more.
Stephen Basquez picks up the first down. Ball at the 45-yard line of the Shamrocks. This time the 2 wide receivers.
Somebody using my howl out there? It's like copyright infringement. McFarland's going to throw it. And oh, there's a nice play. Bryson Newell. So big play by Bryson Newell. That's a loss of a lot. It's like 5. So Newell was all over that one. Saw that play coming. That's going to make 2nd and 15. Ball's at the 40. Now he was able to step up. There's nowhere to go. Julian Hernandez. That's going to bring up 3rd and 14. So nice. It's a nice overall play by the defense there. The wide receivers had nowhere to go. And McFarland didn't pull it down and run, commit to the run. He wanted to try to. So. McFarland's going to look to throw. He's got all day long. And oh, he's going to put one up. That's picked. Yep, and that's Kalen Tate with the interception. Kalen's going to go out of bounds at the 40-yard line. That was an ill-advised pass by McFarland. I mean, at some point, you got to just decide, I am done, and I am not going to go anywhere. But he put that one up. It's going to be, there is a flag on the field, but it's post-interception chicanery down there. Looks like the fireworks have started downtown. So we got an illegal block.
On the interception return, we have illegal use of hands against Paw Paw.
10 yards.
So that's going to be a penalty on Paw Paw, but that's still going to be Paw Paw ball. So that's a 15-yard penalty.
Get your 50-50 tickets out. We will read the winning number here shortly.
So Paw Paw's going to take over. 1st and 10. Ball is on the 37-yard line. I'm sorry, 47-yard line. And we're back into the T. 2:23 to go in the 3rd. There's P.J. DeYoung. Broke a tackle. P.J. off the left side. Good for 8. So out of town scores. Plainwell 16, Coldwater 21. Cardinals up on that one by 5.
Oh, now they back it up a yard.
So St. Joe is starting to open it up on Edwardsburg, 36-22 in the third quarter. Three Rivers in a battle in Adrian. They're in the fourth quarter, down 7-10. Sturgis getting taken out. So Newell off the right tackle, he's going to get a first down.
The winning 50-50 number is 734-001. 734.
So Bryson Newell on the carry, that last carry.
Go down to the table by the flagpole to collect your winning.
First and 10.
Goodell's going to bring it in. 1:18 to go. Wing T, Gunnar Goodell. He's going to hand this one off to PJ. PJ bounces outside. Nice run by PJ DeYoung. That's going to be good for another 9. Austin Ackerman with an excellent block on the edge. Springs PJ DeYoung around the left side. And all of a sudden, PJ, maybe 12, 15 carries, encroaching on 100 yards. 100 what?
156, get that 50-yard run.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the 50-yard run. 156 yard. Encroaching on 160. Going to have to fire my stats guy. Off the right side, Ben Miller. So that's a first down.
Again, winning 50-50,
734-011 on the 50-50. If you're in Seattle and have a ticket, fly on back. So that's going to end the third quarter here in Paw Paw. You know what? And let's meet our players again.
Ben Miller, Jr., running back. Shout out, Mom. My name is Silas Penning, Jr., cornerback. Shout out to Jimmy Johns.
My name is Gunnar Goodell, quarterback, junior, and shouting out any Chinese buffet.
Bryson Newell, linebacker / running back, class of 2025. Shout out my Uncle Adam, who's slower than me.
Cody Conley, class 25, water boy. Shout out my dad.
Oh, hey. Darren Stry, senior, offensive tackle, defensive end, long snapper. Shout out Grandma Judy and little Dennis at home.
Dalton Ike, junior, offensive tackle, defensive tackle. Shout out UPS for the glorious health benefits.
Colin Campbell, offensive defensive line, senior, kickoff, PAT. Shout out my grandma and grandpa, and shout out Cody, he has earrings.
Gage Mavis, senior, defensive end, kickoff. Shout out to my moms.
Julian Hernandez, aka Maui, play O-line, D-line. Like to shout out Moana 2.
Tyler Kruziger, I'm a junior, offensive and defensive line. I'd like to shout out Meyer for the generous food selection.
All right, bringing it back in. We'll get the rest of those second half intros in here in a little bit. Paw Paw from the tee. This is going to be Gunnar with the carry. Yeah, Gunnar Goodell with a nice carry. Quarterback keeper. Haven't seen that wrinkle yet this year. Gunnar Goodell capably runs off the right size for 7. Gunner's been doing everything tonight. Second and 3. 11:30 to go here. Third quarter, 34-7 is your score. So back in the wing tee. This is going to be throw. Gunner to throw. Yeah, that's short. But, that, good play action. Good play action. It was just the first throw that Gunner's made tonight that wasn't quite on the money, but I'll tell you, it was good coverage down there. That he may have been better off throwing that one away. Maybe he saw that. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that was a good throwaway right there. So 3rd and 3. Going to go back to the power I. So Ben Miller's got the ball. Ben's got a hole. Ben's got a breakthrough. Ben's got a touchdown. Touchdown, Ben Miller. Ben Miller with a nice run off right side in for the Paw Paw touchdown. Broke a couple tackles.
How many yards has Ben got?
So we're going to try to kick here.
Gotta get practice.
So we got a penalty down there.
Everybody's pointing at each other.
So referees are going to look at this. A lot of pointing going on down there. Referees are going to take a look at this, see what they can come up with. Gunner Goodell's.
Offsides against Berrien Springs. And we're going for 2.
So that's going to change the math. Running backs all come back onto the field. So 3 running backs and Colin Campbell come into the game for the Red Wolves. Strye's going to move over from long snapping back to his natural position. Red Wolves are going to go for 2 here. They make this, and we go into a running clock situation. So from the tee, Goodell. That's going to be handoff to PJ. PJ is going to go in for the 2-point conversion. All right, so we got some more Red Wolves to meet.
Alex McNeil, 2026, tight end. Shout out to my mom.
Elijah Garcia, class of 25, tight end. I'd like to shout out my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Baron Marinich, class of 2025, position kicker. Shout out Mama Marinich.
Landon Buell, class of 2025, position team bowling manager, and shout out my uncle.
Austin Ackerman, junior, offensive line and outside linebacker. Shout out to Dalton's 2 left feet.
Cody Simpson, senior, offensive tackle, defensive tackle. Shout out Colin, you got fluffy hair.
Eli Sonnenberg, junior, wide receiver, DB. Shout out Berrien Marinich, partner in crime.
Kendall Tate, sophomore, wide receiver, safety. Shout out Emma Penning.
I'm Karen Armijo. I'm a junior running back, and I'm shouting out Mr. Gaffrey.
My name's JJ Varney, 2026, wide receiver, running back, and safety. Shout out my Chicos at Home Depot.
Yep. I'm PJ DeYoung. I'm a running back, senior, and built by McDonald's.
All right, so here we are back into it. Goodell to kick. That's going to be fielded at about the 9. So nice cut there. That's going to be up a little bit further. Bounces off. We got Paw Paw players down. Not sure who that is. Yeah. Colin Campbell's shaking up on the play a little bit. He's going to pop his way back up. Little stinger maybe. So that's going to be 1st and 10 for Berrien Springs. At some point here in the very near future, we're going to start to see some clean shorts and clean jerseys get in the game for Paw Paw. 42-7. This is a running clock situation.
32 to 14. That would be really surprising. Out of the shotgun now. Handoff, Calvin White.
Yeah. Oh, that's a big run. PJ DeYoung on the tackle for the Red Wolves, but Berrien Springs was able to bust a decently long run out there.
Running back, but helmet to helmet doesn't count here. No, one wide receiver near side, one wide receiver to the far side, two offset backs just behind where the tight ends would be. You can Calvin White the running back first.
Okay, so Berrien Springs hands it off, and that's going to be good for about 2. So Kalamazoo Central 41, Sturgis 0 in the out-of-town score. Schoolcraft and Centerville knotted at 7. That score's not reporting. That's still in the second quarter, so that's probably changed. Edwardsburg closing it back up a little bit on St. Joe. 36-29 now. St. Joe leads Edwardsburg. Plainwell down 28-16 to Coldwater. There's a throw from McFarland. He's going to throw. Ooh, that was high. So a little bit through. Like, nice play out there on the corner. Adrian, Three Rivers, fourth quarter score. Adrian still up 10-7. Three Rivers is going to be good this year. Vicksburg, 47. Gull Lake, 0. Again, the Wolverine. St. Joe and Edwardsburg in a tighter battle. McFarland's going to throw. He's got a good. Oh! Kalen Tate. That kid needs a job at Home Depot because he knows lumber. He just absolutely drilled number 10 from Berrien Springs. And that was, that's one of those hits that was probably heard in Germany and Seattle. If you open your window, you probably will just now be getting the echo of that hit. Kalen Tate just absolutely smokes the Berrien Springs player. So 4th and 5 is going to be up, and this is just one where he's going to need a minute. I don't think this is a serious, hopefully not a long-lasting injury. But it would shock me if it didn't knock the wind out of him. So he's going to get up and he's going to head the other way. But Kalen Tate with absolute missile coming out of the secondary. And that's going to bring up 4th, and we're going to call it 5 for Berrien Springs. So McFarland's going to go into the shotgun. 7:55 in a running clock situation. McFarland's going to throw. He's going to go deep. Yep. Nice catch by Williams out there. Tate in the coverage. But, great throw by McFarland. You ran that out route and deep out route. That's one of the hardest throws a quarterback can make, and he put that ball right on the money. The radio talked about not leading him on that, but that's not a play that you're going to lead him anywhere. I mean, if you're leading him to the sideline anyways. So that was a nice throw of McFarland. Nice catch. Sometimes you just tip your hat. That's a nice play. 7:12 to go. McFarland in the shotgun. He's going to throw this way. He's going to quarterback draw. Breaks the tackle. Yeah. he's going to pick up about 7. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 3. So 2nd and 3. Finish my thought from earlier. You know, the Wolverine is representing well tonight. Some of the games that we're behind in are still against pretty impressive opponents. Sturgis is struggling a little bit with Kalamazoo. But that's also a big Class A school. So that's a handoff inside. That's going to be a first down. That's going to bring up 1st and goal. So 6:14 to go. Clock is running. So McFarland's in the gun. Running back behind him. That's going to be a handoff. There's going to be nothing there. So Tyler Cruisinga on the tackle for the Red Wolves. Nice play to trail that play along the line. So my money is this play probably goes to the far left corner of the end zone where we can't see anything. And that's inside. Yeah. No, that's a throw in for the Berrien Springs touchdown. So that's going to take the running clock off. And that's about all that's going to do at this point. So there is a little bit of talk down there by the referees to see if he actually held this ball long enough for it to be. Yes, it is ruled a touchdown. So, oh, we got the sky. There we got it. Now I got it's good. So they're going to go for 2. McFarland in the gun. That's going to be Ron. Oh, that's a nice run. He's going to get in for the 2-point conversion, so that's going to be good. So that's going to take us to 42-15.
Paw Paw 42, Berrien Springs 15.
I have to check the game thread on this one, but somebody called this. I think I'm not going to put a name out there until I know. First night with the DJ here in Paw Paw in stadium, so trying to get the crowd a little bit wound up. Adam Newell with the win. Predicted 42-10 Red Wolves. So I thought that's who it was. Didn't want to shout it out until I actually had confirmation. But nice call, Mr. Newell, our Florida affiliate, with the 42-10 call. It's 42-15 here, and quite honestly, we've missed enough extra point to make it 49. So, but still a great call. 5 minutes to go. The clock stopped because they closed the gap. So it looks like Paw Paw is going to call a timeout. Berrien called timeout. So we're going to put up our advertisement. All right, so here we go. Now we're ready to go. Onside kick coming. So everybody who's got a running back number on the field for Paw Paw. And that's not going to get there. Yeah, so that's going to be a legal procedure, and Paw Paw's going to take over right there. Now we should see some clean white pants.
So onside kick only good for a couple of yards there. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for Paw Paw from their from our 42 there. See if they Paw Paw starts substituting here. Give some other players a chance.
No, I'm looking down there. I'm seeing Newell on the bench. I'm seeing. Yeah, we got some new people. And Tate's in the backfield. Silas Penning's in the backfield. Varney's in the backfield. Goodell's still in at quarterback, but we've got Varney, Tate, and Penning in the backfield. This is going to be a fumble, and that's going to be recovered. Looks like nobody's excited. It's going to be second down. So new center into the game. Sometimes that'll happen with a new center. So Cody Simpson's the new center, but I'm not going to put that all on Cody. That's an exchange between the quarterback and the center. So a lot of times when they're not used to each other or they're used to a different cadence, it comes out different. This is going to be handoff to Silas Penning. Okay, so we've got 2 Kalen Tates on the field, one for each team. Third down and long. This is going to be a pitch. Is that Tate? Kalen Tate's the ball carrier. So 4th and 5, 3:17, 16, 15. Clock's counting down. Red Wolves are looking at a 4th and 5 here. That fumbled snap on the first play kind of hurt us a little bit on this one. They're letting it run down here. So Paw Paw takes a timeout, and we're going to go back to a commercial. Okay, Paw Paw's going into punt formation. Gunnar Goodell's your punter. Let's see if we can't. You know, basically all we need to do here is just get the punt off. 42-15. There's not a whole lot going on. Just make sure the kick gets away. There's a good kick. Nice high kick. Fair catch called. And that's going to be about the 7-yard line. Good punt there. 2:37 to go. Berrien Springs is going to put the ball in the air a few more times. In what seemingly excruciating fourth quarter time-wise. Feels like we've been here since last Thursday. Okay, so here we go. 2:37 to go. We'll wind this down for Calvin White's in the backfield. There's a handoff off the left side, and that's going to be a couple yards. That's going to take us under 2 minutes before we get back up and get going here. So from the shotgun, the handoff again. There's a nice little burst of speed through the line, but he's going to be, that might be a first down. That's going to be close. Yes, it is. And that was actually Kalen Tate for Berrien Springs. Kalen Tate for Paw Paw is the safety. So there's a lot of rooting on the booth up here for them to tackle and run into each other. There's a throw. Nice catch. Nice throw. That's going to be a first down for Berrien Springs with 1:41 to go here. So unfortunately, Paw Paw gave up a touchdown that took away the running clock. So here we are. Clock does start up again on the spot of the ball. So it's moving again now. 1:30 to go in the fourth. The throw. No, that's going to be a pick six. Kalen Tate, our Kalen Tate that time, with a pick six touchdown for the Red Wolves, and that'll bring back the clock.
It's 2 interceptions, a touchdown catch, and he smoked a guy. Yeah.
Okay, booth people. Who's your player of the game in a game like this? I'm taking Marinich.
I'm taking Tate.
So we're getting, we're getting some consternation up here, and fortunately, the guy with 2 thumbs has the microphone. Joel Garcia out to kick the extra point. Gunner's going to hold this one. Oh, and that's a screamer, and it's good. Garcia peppers the extra point through. 49-15 is your score here in Paw Paw. So we'll put that, put the ball in play, and the game will continue to roll. Get a good shot of our cheerleaders here. And let's check one last time on the out-of-town scoreboard and see if we got any finals posted. So, Coldwater Plainwell has not changed their score in a while, so they're still at 28-16 Coldwater. St. Joe and Edwardsburg also haven't updated in a while. 36-29 was the last score we had there. Schoolcraft has opened up on Centerville in a non-conference game. Hudson's taking it to Dowagiac 38-8. Kalamazoo Central 48, Sturgis 0. Vicksburg 47, Gull Lake 0. Three Rivers and Adrian have gone final. Adrian 10, Three Rivers 7. That's about all we have on the out of town. I'm going to see if I can find a Decatur score. I got no scores out of either Hartford or Decatur, which I know people are interested in.
51 on the tackle.
Don't know, they just aren't pulling up on the scoreboard tonight or last week either.
First down on the 29.
Berrien Springs will start at their own 20.
Oh, I may have just seen a Hartford score back there. Just a second.
Some good tackling on special teams. Punting's been good. A little bit we did. But I mean, he pinned him on the 7. Got him on the 7.
So again, just a minute 7 to play here in the game. And in the backfield.
So minute 7 to go. Berrien Springs is going to start.
Tate's in the backfield.
So Tate could still tackle Tate.
Yeah.
Still got the opportunity for Tate to tackle Tate out there, which is really about all we're looking for. Missed handoff, and I'm pretty sure I heard him say, oh, something up here.
Quarterback keeper.
73 and 51.
Running back 1 to 1 side. He's trying to hand off to
There we go.
Okay, so 39 seconds. This is going to possibly be the last play.
Tate. Come on, Tate, get him.
He's going out to the right side.
And that's going to be about an 8-yard run. There's 29 seconds to go. They're going to have to hurry to get a play off here. Probably will get one more play.
Third down and 1 for the Shamrocks.
17 seconds left.
That was Tate talking to Tate.
RK and Tate had a better game than
They're lined up against each other in the near field here.
Back to pass. Odell throws it.
And that's going to do it from Paw Paw. So as time expires here in Paw Paw, the Red Wolves with a dominant performance tonight, 49-15. It was worse than it looked, to be honest with you. Berrien Springs scoring on one long touchdown pass right before halftime. But other than that, the Paw Paw's defense was very dominant tonight. Offense, nothing to shake a stick at. Paw Paw takes it tonight, 49-15, here on the eve of Wine and Harvest Festival. So we're going to bid adieu here from Phelan Field. Once again, Brent McNitt with your call. Bob Zinkel on the camera tonight. Thanks, Bob, for that. And we are going to, hopefully Jason will be back next week. You won't have to listen to me by myself, but we will get it going. So once again, from Paw Paw, 49-15 is your final score.